kings and queens and everything in between. Welcome back to the channel. This is Dude, and I like a lot of stuff. And we're going to be discussing, we're going to just recap everything that's been happening throughout the week. Let's start off with wrestling things. The biggest thing to happen was, I want to say the biggest thing that happened WWE wise, because that's the wrestling news that I'm going to cover so far, is Jimmy coming out with his reasoning on SmackDown, coming out with his reasoning for why he attacked Jay, why he cost Jay his title, and as some, I feel for him. I feel for him in that regard, and it makes more sense the way that he do it. But the thing is, now Jay just feels like, oh my God, what the heck? I'm getting betrayed by everybody. Everybody betrayed me. Block. But that's not the whole part right there, right? We got to get to the end where Jay started. He super kicked Roman Reigns, super kicked Solo, super kicked Roman again, then super kicked Jimmy, and quit the WWE. That's the big one right there. I'm like, what? What is going on? Like, I'm absolutely confused. I got questions. I like, is it going to lead to a one-on-one between Jay and Jimmy, or is it going to be? Is this really him just leaving? And I'm like, no. Gee. Okay. But that being one of the biggest news, the update on Bray Wyatt. It is possible that we may see him, and this is just rumor, that it is possible by September we may see him come back. But again, rumored. That is the minimum time frame of what they got is by September, because he is battling a life-threatening illness right now, and hoping for the best, hoping that he's pulling through and getting better. Also, shout out to Big E, who has received the unfortunate news that nobody wants to receive, is being told that he's not allowed, that he should not wrestle ever again. Like, from his doctors, told not to wrestle again. If you follow him on Instagram, he already posted about it, and it's just sad to see, sad to hear, sad to see one's dream taken away from him, one's life just kind of, one thing that you love to do is taken away from you. And I feel for Big E, and hopefully like Edge and like Daniel Bryan and like many of others that have had career-ending injuries and told never to wrestle again. Hopefully we see him back in the ring in the future. But the most important thing is for you to heal up, Big E. Heal up. Make sure that you have a long life. Live your long life. If you want to get back in the ring, choose to do so. And I'm just telling you, just like everybody else that made it, be careful, and please be safe and be careful. Sonya Deville going through her treatment process. She's already, like I said, Instagram, perfect place you can find them. And they posting their stories on their road to recovery and everything like that. Sonya, successful surgery, as I said last week, and is going through the rehabbing process right now. And just wishing all the better for everybody right now. Everybody, including Pac, who's over at AEW, who suffered an injury as well. every man, woman, every king and queen, and everything in between. Hopefully, everybody is doing well and everybody is pulling through, going through their emotions and injuries and everything like that. And just well wishes and betterment. But we're going to transition over to anime. Now, Saturday is Anime Central, right? For two of the big three, right? And two of those big three is Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, and One Piece. Two, and both of them have showed us the differences of epicness between them. Now, I know. I'm gonna start off with One Piece because everybody is mad that Luffy is so goofy. But that's been his character since the beginning of the journey. You know Luffy been goofy since day one. So this fits him perfectly. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all can argue with your mama. But the thing is that this has been him for the longest. He can get serious sometimes. You don't have to be serious all the time. He's not taking his fight seriously because that's not within his nature, especially with what's going on within inside of him right now. He feels free, so he's going to be more happy with it. And he's him. He's him. And last night proved that. Last night showed that Luffy is just simply him. Because of his powers right now. Because of his powers right now, he's Toon Force. He's Toon Force. Bumping around, like he's all over the place, and Kaido can't even figure it out. Kaido can't figure it out. And it's getting mollywopped by Luffy all the way through and hitting Luffy, but ain't doing nothing to him. Because Luffy is treating this as a joke. He's having fun. Like, I don't think, you know what? Maybe treating it as a joke is just kind of like, you know, a wrong analogy. Wrong analysis for that. He's having fun with the fight, which was Kaido. Kaido was having fun with the fight at first too. But now he wants to take it seriously since Luffy is having more fun than Kaido. Because Kaido was only having fun because he was winning. That's the only reason he felt like he was winning. So that's why it was fun for him. Luffy's having fun in the fight for the sake of the fight. But he's winning though. But yeah, this whole battle is bonkers beyond bonkers. One highlight is the fact that he used Kaido as a jump rope. Literally used Kaido as a jump rope. And the difference between animation styles, one of my favorite scenes is when he jumpstart his heart again, right? When he has his heartbeat back again, and the different shades of color, the different color spectrum all around his face, and then he gives the freaking thunderclap that freaking waves the whole ground, bro. I was like, no, that's amazing. Nope. He's OP. But the fact that Kaido was just like, I'ma hit him, like that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy to me. Like I'm gonna hit him. Like I would have been like, wait, hold up. Maybe this wasn't the right decision I should have made right here. Let me hold up because the ground is rubber. What am I doing? So yeah, man. Yeah, I really enjoyed that episode. And if you want to know the episode of the One Piece episode I'm talking about, it's the most recent one, which is episode 1072. Go check it out. Find it. Find it. Look for it. It's down. If you got the anime, it's down. But now let's talk about something a little more scary with the anime. We're going down the scary route with Thousand Year Blood War in this episode. This particular episode episode 19 of the Thousand Year Blood War. That's not. Let me tell you something about how to make a cool scary character. Ashnot is a cool scary character, and like literal scary, even before he changes to his gosh, what is it called? Like, help me out in the comment section. What is their transformation called? Because I don't want to pronounce it wrong and then y'all come at my throat. You know, I don't want to do that. But I but the transformation is called Tartaforos. A freaking nightmare fuel if I ever saw it. Nightmare fuel if I ever saw it. Oh my gosh, it gave me chills. It gave me chills. But even before he changed, while Rukia was trying to find a way inside of the main castle where Yuhabaha was chilling at, right? First of all, he had a hand come over her hand like it was grabbing her, and she snapped away like, "Hey man, what the?" Like, like it seemed just like who kid is this? Like, and he was like, "Who was there? What was that? What was that sensation? Who's there?" And then in your ear, if you had headphones on, or even if you had the volume up, that was the scariest sound of him just laughing in your ear. Now, the sound of him laughing sounded so familiar to me, and I knew where it came. And correct me if I'm wrong, but if you remember 007 when you got hit, right? When you got hit, that seemed kind of that was funny. That was funny to me. Like, it sounded similar. Like it sounded very similar, but his was kind of a little more nervy. You know, a little nervy, little heavy, a little shaking. But then he transformed, and then I was beyond shaking. I was like, And then we get to the most beautiful list, most prettiest, most pristine, most just awesome looking Bankai that we've seen so far. Rukia's Bankai is the most beautiful thing I have seen, and it's also very realistic. Froze this man's up, packed him up like a bag of chips. But let's not forget that Byakuya showed up as a support of the system, not so much to like really, get involved too much. Just kind of give Rukia a clear head and give her a little bit of motivation. The one thing that he said, Rukia, you've gotten strong. Long time waiting for that appreciation. Long time she's been waiting for that. Waiting for that acknowledgement of her growth from her big brother. Woo! That's big. That's big. Rukia finished off Ashnot. Ashnot got scared. His thing was fear, if y'all didn't know. But finally got scared, and he got packed up. He turned into an ice box where his heart used to be. He's so cold. He's so no. I'm done. But yeah, acknowledged her. Then since he still was training with her Bankai, it was about to take over. But Byakuya came in, held her hand, and was just like, slow. Take it easy. We got a beautiful Bankai, but a very dangerous one. So you take your time with it. And it was just like, once you realize it, you gon' it's better to swing to put your life on, it's better to swing for somebody else's life than for something. Hold one second. Hello? Hey, Mom. I'm recording the video. Okay. Alright. Back at it. But, yeah, like, to fight for somebody else, like swing your sword for somebody else, to protect somebody's life instead of going for it for your own sake. And then let's go protect the Soul Society together. That took off, and then we got a little bit of a preview of we seen Yachiru in there with Isani. Isani's healing everybody. Isani's healing the healing in the room, and they're both in there. And then another Stenriner shows up. But does it? That's the question. But does it? Where Yachiru attempts to punch him, but then no sooner than she punches him, she forgets that she punched him. And forgets that anybody was there, only to get punched in the face. Or get hit. I wanted to assume get hit in the face. And not even realize what happened. Isane is as much confused as everybody else, as everybody in the room. And the Quincy is explaining. The Quincy is explaining. It's like, you will never. It's like you thought you hit me. But did you actually hit me? It's like, I am going to escape your sight and your mind. And I was like, so he is basically, if you know X-Men lore, right? If you know the X-Men lore, if you know one X-Men in particular that I'm talking about, Forget Me Not, who is the most forgettable on purpose and on accident, the most forgettable X-Man ever, to the point where he's been a member since the beginning and nobody knows that he's even there. Like, that's how OP his power is. He cannot exist, but he exists. He does, but he makes it like his power works so then that you don't know that he even is a real person. But yeah, that's what we're getting ready for the next episode. Hopefully the return of Zaraki. The return of Kenny. I might get him back. I don't know, man. I don't know. But, man, wrestling and anime has been pretty sweet, pretty good. Video games so far. Let's see. Tuesday, Apex Legends released some of the video games I care about. Sorry for everybody that's looking for whoa, big news on the big video game that's big about come out. No, I'm sorry. I'm only doing games that I really, really enjoy. And if you enjoy it too, kudos. If you don't enjoy it, okay. I don't know what to tell you. But Apex Legends came out with a new season where it was kind of bland. The most bland season that we have so far, but bland as in content, but in the same time, the story content has exceeded expectations, has become a little more interesting in terms of the lore within that we've been looking for. Like the Like, for example, the love story, and I'm saying love story, between Loba and Bangalore is back on. And I believe that Anita is starting to realize that she has to open up and tell Loba how she really feels. It has to happen. Loba lore is back on. And I don't care about who Valk and Loba. Valk and Loba. Valk is no. No. We're going back to the original love story that was there before the Valkyrie even became a thing. She's just a last second escape plan. That's my opinion of it. That's my opinion of their relationship. It's strictly symbiotic. That's all. Ain't nothing. No, but below below back on, and we're finding out a little bit more. Like looking over some of the voice interactions that they have. It seems as though that Walter, if you know Walter, Fuse is concerned about Lifeline turning more and more into Mad Maggie, into just like a second Mad Maggie, and it's looking pretty bad in that regard. But then we got some good news along that. Is that Lifeline Shay wants to rekindle the friendship between her and Octane, and it's a beautiful thing. It is. It really is. I'm down for it. I'm down for everything that's going on story wise within Apex, but content wise, it is just one big old cash grab. Like you got just a bunch of reskins that are in that are there right now. It's just a bunch of reskins, and it's very much awful in terms of you don't want that. Like Respawn, EA, whoever's responsible for that, you should be ashamed of yourself for even trying to do that. All you did was, like, we didn't get no new legends, no new weapons. We didn't get a new map. We just got Revenant's rework, a rework to the charge rifle, which it doesn't sizzle then hit. It does a straight up laser, just one laser, one shot laser. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We didn't get much going for it as terms as to like nothing big and nothing grand, nothing new, and that's kind of like disappointing, which is why I'm currently just playing Paladins exclusively right now. Like Paladin seems to be like the way to go for me in terms of just the amount of content that they got right now is great. I don't know if there's going to be like a more to it, or if there's going to be more added to the game in any near future or whatever, but hopefully it is, because it's a fun game. It really is a fun game. Hopefully there's more updates to come, and then I keep y'all notified on the updates that's happening. As much news that come out, we all come out and we all know together. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, cause I don't have a lot. One more thing. The last of the WWE 2K23 DLC is coming soon, coming around the pike, as they are releasing entrances as we speak. I believe it is this Tuesday or Wednesday or Monday. It's one of these. It's next week. We are going to have the final DLC pack, which includes Nathan Frazier, Chase Stevens, Wade Barrett, Eve Torres, and me know in the comment sections who else is gonna be released, because I'm just kind of like burnt, and then it's gonna burn, and then it go. You know, it's still early. It's still early for me. So yeah, I believe that's gonna do it. Kings and queens and everything in between. Thank you for joining me on this little video. This is a little roundup of everything that I enjoy watching, and I'm sharing with y'all, most definitely. And again, hopefully everybody is having a fantastic day. Hopefully your week is going great, and I love y'all and appreciate y'all for stopping by. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, where I talk about generally things that I like. Sometimes I might do even a random short here or there, but just bear with me, because I'm mostly going to be on Twitch. I live stream every single day in the afternoon. I mostly live stream every day. Just hit me up, just go ahead and join me on the live stream. I live stream MK11, Apex Legends, starting to do Paladins, Borderlands 3, Fortnite. There we go. The big five for the 5 weeks, and then also WWE 2K23, of course, and that's going to be reserved for the weekends. So again, I appreciate y'all and hope to see y'all in the next one. Until that time, peace.